Good afternoon and welcome to the Medeski Stadium in Reading. This is the Under-15 Small Schools Cup Final between Gosford Hill School in green and black up against Howden School in red and white. Small Schools Cup is for years where there are 65 or less pupils in the year. So it's a very short, small pool of players. And here's a handshake, and here are the teams that have been announced just a few minutes ago from downstairs. Gosford Hill in the green and blacks. Ben Owen in goal. Ollie Birchall, number 2. Aaron Jutty, number 3. Archie Littlewood is 4. Abu Yilar is 5. Harley Firkin is 6. Lucas Sykes is 7. Joey Colishow is 8. Pierce Walton is 9. Jonah Clark 10 and Ben Stewart 11. Peter Green is the manager. As for Howden School in the red and white, Arsenal looking type kit out there. Josh Render in goal. Charlie Cade number 2. Liam Fox is 3. Toms Vicops is 4. James Malcolmson is 5. Liam Creaser 6. 7 is Charlie Kirk. 8 Oscar Clayforth. 12 is Oscar Clayforth. 9 is Cameron Taylor, 10 is Alex Render, the captain, and 11 is Sam Hall. Manager John Taylor. Substitutes for today. Howden 1 player short on the substitutes bench. Lewis Kimber, Carl Grossman, Larson Weirdman Crick, Jamie Hudson and Hamish Hall, whereas for Howden it's Josh Gibson, Eddie Marwood, Alfie Bruce and Nathan Beavers. Our referee in the centre, who's just having the Green Army are out. That's a lovely, lovely shot there on the far distance. Our referees and officials that you see lining up. Here we've got Ryan Cornelius as our main referee, Matthew Carney and Oliver Ingle are the assistant referees, and Ray Brown is the 4th official. 5th and final match today here at the Medeski Stadium. We've got 2 more days of it should be fantastic football. Really some great matches due up, and this one also is going to be pretty feisty. There's 7 rounds of matches, so that's around 100 teams have entered this competition. And Gosford Hill School will kick off, kicking from left to right. Here in one of those days at times of the match where it's a little bit of a nightmare for our cameraman. It's half in darkness, half in brightness. So they're going to be playing around with the iris all day, our cameramen, working hard. It's good to see them earning their money. And Gosford Hill attack early. And with me is John Scales, Liverpool, Tottenham, Bristol Rovers, Wimbledon, FA Cup winners medal in his on his mantelpiece.
In his back pocket.
You brought it with you today?
No.
And also played 3 times for England. I haven't asked you what it was like playing against Ronaldinho. I do want to ask that question at some stage. Probably hard is the answer.
No, I never had the pleasure.
Oh no, he didn't play. He was on the team sheet for playing for Brazil in the Umbro Cup.
Umbro Cup, yeah.
He didn't play in that match?
I think he played in that match, no.
All right. Mistake on the FIFA database.
I wouldn't put it past me getting it wrong. That's a good clue.
Oh, what a start.
Could be a goal. Oh.
Great goalkeeping.
Brilliant goalkeeping. How quick did he come off the line there?
Josh Render was fast off the mark. This was a superb play.
There, the little ball through was brilliant, and you think, well, he's going to burst through Piers Walton and score. The keeper does brilliantly. Absolutely fantastic from Josh Render.
Looking through the past results, if you don't mind me, I'll just do a little bit of housekeeping here, John. First round, Gosford Hill won 7-0 against Langtree School. Here's the same replay again. In round 2, it was an 8-0 away win at Oxford. They like scoring goals, 15-0 in 2 games, not bad going. In round 3, it was that was Oxford Spires Academy they beat 8-0 in the second round. In the third round, 3-2 win against Everest Community Academy from Basingstoke. In the fourth round, a 5-1 win over Haverstock School from Islington and Camden, FA. In round 5, a 3-2 win over Ormiston Six Villages Academy from West Sussex area. Round 6, a 3-0 away win over St Bernard's Catholic Grammar School from Slough. And that was, of course, the semi-final. 7 rounds of matches to win this. The Green Army fans from Gosford are certainly up for today. There might only be a small school. I think they're all here.
I think they are down there. They're making a right racket.
Oh, goodness.
Brilliant.
I'm going to go to sleep tonight listening to that in my head, I'm sure. As for Howden, let's just go through their results. They, from the East Riding area, they beat Dewarren Academy from Doncaster 4-1 in the first round. Second round was a 9-0 win over Manor Croft Academy from Spen Valley area. In the third round, a 2-0 victory over King Edward's VI Grammar School. In round 4, it was a 6-5 victory. Now, I'm sure that must be penalties, although it doesn't say penalties here, over Sir William Robertson Academy, Kesteven. Usually the data speed is pretty good, so that could well have been a real result of 6-5. In round 5, it was a 3-1 home victory over Church Stretton School from Shropshire. They've certainly been putting the miles in. Howden School won 4-2 on penalties, so that was penalties, against Bury Grammar School of Boys in the semi-final. So they score a lot of goals, both teams. It's going to be an interesting battle today,
isn't it?
And we've already had a chance for the team in green for Gosford Hill early on. Free kick for Howden, flicked on and offside. Well, we have had a really good day. If you've been watching any of the action earlier, we have seen some absolutely cracking matches. I've got my little sheet of goals of the day and saves of the day. There's the Green Army flag is out. Beautiful. They are definitely up for this one, and well, I think they've won the Battle of the Terraces.
Yeah, definitely.
So if that counts as the 12th play, in fact, well, they have definitely won it, because I don't think there's anybody from the other school here.
They haven't arrived yet.
No.
It doesn't look like they're going to.
No, absolutely. Howden School from the East Riding 8. It's a long way to come. But it does look a little bit empty on the other side, I've got to say. Vicops clears the ball down field. Big up and under. Littlewood gets pushed over. 5 minutes on the clock. Lots of adrenaline pumping in the veins of all these players here. They've been waiting a long day. Although I think they've got their priorities right. So I was down in the dugout, and I don't know if you've ever seen this, John, but the teams that bring all their waters and their high energy drinks out, and they've got some donuts down there as well.
Have they?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's where I should be.
I've been in the wrong place all along.
That's where I should be.
The donuts should be up here.
The food's dried up, actually.
Has it?
A bit disappointing. The last couple of hours has been poor. There's coffee, but I can't drink any more coffee today.
Well, there is Coke if we've got upstairs.
No, chocolate. I need chocolate.
Oh.
I mean, I shouldn't say that.
We're all trying to keep off that here.
Yeah.
I think, as you can tell with my physique, I've probably had a bit too much of that in my time. So,
Chocoholic.
oh dear, how do you keep such a slim figure?
Well,
you're still exercising. Yeah?
That's all I eat. No, I don't know. Yeah, I go to the gym, try and keep fit.
Oh, good lad.
Or keep in shape, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
So back to the action. Good kick. Won by Littlewood again. Not one of the tallest players on the pitch, but he's certainly got the jump on him. And here comes Howden down the right-hand side. This is Cameron Taylor. Oh, that's a wonderful Abu Yilar.
Brilliant from Abu Yilar.
Absolutely. You can hear the crowd going, Abu, Abu. He's a bit of a legend, this lad. Look at him. Here we go, off to the races.
Look at the speed of this.
Yeah. He's a sprinter, this lad, isn't he?
Yeah.
Look at that. There's Taylor, is no slouch himself.
No.
And Abu Yilar.
Great pace.
Corner, first corner of the match to Howden. Render, the captain, hits it in. That ball's loose. Two players called Render in the Howden team. Unfortunately, during this mad turnaround, I never get a chance to talk to the coaches beforehand, but the chances are that they are brothers. But I'll just hang that one in the air. Only the people down there will know. We are on Twitter at 247_TV, and if there is anybody who knows, please let me know on Twitter, and I'll keep an eye on that, as well as pressing lots of buttons here at the same time. And of course, I'm sure you're sending your Schools Cup selfies. I'm seeing a fair few hundred pictures flying in from left, right and centre there, all looking to win a PlayStation. Howden clear.
Oh, it's burst into life, this game, hasn't it, in the opening 8 minutes?
Yeah.
I think it was Jonah Clark there with a little burst. Looked like he was going to break through the back line of Howden.
Howden clear. This is Gosford Hill's first appearance at the PlayStation Schools Cup Festival. And coming from Kidlington near Oxfordshire, so yeah, they're very close. They've not had far to come. Whereas the other team have come a fair bit longer. Cameron Taylor scored 8 goals in 6 games on the route to the final, who we just saw there being dispossessed by Yala at the end. Scored a penalty in the penalty shootout. And it was a 6-5 victory. It does say that in the notes that we've been given. It was actually a true 6-5 victory. Not penalties, actual goals. I think I'll get a new clean sheet of paper ready for the marking the goal scorers down. On that note, header cleared. Air shot there from Walton. Birchall wins the ball. Gosford start again, but that's given away. Here come Howden. And they give the ball away now. Here's Jutty. Jutty plays in. Clark, lovely skills. There's a man free on the right hand side here. He might have a pop from this distance. And he scored! He certainly had a pop. Piers Walton scores. And what a start for Gosford Hill. They've taken the lead. John Scales.
Well, it's brilliant touch here, but it really got a lot of work to do. And he shows great composure because he takes his time. He has the touch. He hasn't got any pace to get it out of his feet. But what he does well here is really take aim, strike, the classic, what every coach says, hit across the keeper, hit it low, hit it hard, and brilliant. And don't forget the contribution that Jonah Clark made, because that was fantastic to get the ball into his feet, swift breakaway from Gosford Hill School, and well, it sent the crowd into raptures.
Yes, that was not an easy opportunity from outside the box where it was, and well, he went for accuracy, and I think the keeper, well, it was quite wide, but the keeper actually just felt that it was going to go wide, and I think the keeper was the most shocked person in the ground there when he saw it hit the post and go in. Here comes Walton again. Good pace here. He's going to try and take on Liam Fox, and he has done. Nice to see number 9s showing off their abilities. Now Colenshaw clicks the ball in. There's a header in the box and just too high. Lucas Sykes, I think, was looking for that one. Firkin. Oh, good play from Clark.
Wow.
Well, Clark nearly scored with a header, and then he comes in with a left foot shot. They're very busy.
Well, very busy. What a live wire. What a skillful player. And here, this was fantastic, wasn't it, from Joey Coleshaw. Just couldn't get up and above it.
So close. What a start for Gosford Hill. Their first time here at the festival, and they've started wonderfully. I was talking to the Telford team, actually. Anna Pears, the manager of the team. She's here tomorrow. And we were talking about this earlier, that yes, they are going back. They go back home every night.
Oh, do they?
Come back down in the morning. So I think that Scales and Battersby coach business is definitely going to be doing well in Telford. Where here's Yillar under some severe pressure from Cameron Taylor. Those two are already having a bit of a battle, and the linesman has done well there, flagging their foul against Cameron Taylor.
Yeah, but I like that. I thought he went about his business very well. He wants to try and put Abu Yillar under a lot of pressure.
The goal again.
He takes his time. He knows the challenge is going to come in.
Oh, here's an overlap on the right. Here's a chance. There's no real pressure on him as he puts the cross in. Sorry, John, for cutting you off there.
Good defending from James Malcolmson.
And Littlewood has been superb. Here's Yillar and Cameron again. Cameron Taylor. Sam Hall.
Yeah, just overcooked that one, didn't he?
Yeah. Coley short. Just gives the ball away needlessly there. Looking to play Taylor in, who's dropped down to the right-hand side. Here's Sam Hall. Plays the crossfield ball. That's beautifully played. And Ben Stewart played that ball, and Charlie Kirk did well to intercept.
Yeah, they're knocking the ball around really well, Gosford Hill. Wouldn't rule out Howden School getting back on level terms. I think this is an intriguing game developing here.
Piers Walton.
A long way to go.
He's got the long throw in his armour, and that is a long throw. It's completely surprised everybody. Oh, goodness, what a chance that was. Ben Stewart fighting for the ball. He's got 4 players around him. Sam Hall comes away. Well, that was a little bit of a shocker there, that throw. Referee's blown for a foul, but a long throw from Piers Walton, certainly catching the defence out, and in the end there wasn't really a challenge from any centre half. The referee's having a serious little chat there with the number 6, Harley Firkin.
Yeah, just had a tug. But you're right, from the long throw in, I mean, everybody let it bounce once, not once, but twice.
Yeah.
3 times in and around the box.
Well, I'm sure you'd agree, John, that you know, the golden rule for... Oh, here's a chance at Cameron Taylor, who gets the right side of Yillar this time, but it goes wide. Golden rule of centre halves are always told us never let it bounce. You know,
exactly.
just get it away somewhere. Doesn't matter where.
No, never let it bounce.
Here's Taylor.
Oh, he gets half a yard, you see. Good effort.
Yeah.
Sticking at his job. That's going to be a real battle to watch.
It is, isn't it? Those two are going to be at it all match.
Great.
Really, this is going to be a good fight between these two. Ollie Birchall.
Ooh,
just
nearly in.
Yeah. Loose ball there from Jutty. Good skills from Render, Alex Render, but giving the ball away right at the end of that run. And now here come Gosford. And there's the ball over the top. Here's Walton. He's through. He's played it square. It must be a goal. It must be a goal. And it is. Jonah Clark. The simple ball over the top. And Gosford Hill are 2-0 ahead. Only 15 minutes gone in this match. And what a dream start for the local boys.
Well, watch Piers Walton here. With this ball that's played through, he lifts this up in the air. So he's got the bounce to either lift it over the keeper into goal or lift it over for his mate, Jonah Clark. Absolutely fabulous. I mean, the through ball in the first place, but just there where he lifts the ball up, gives him all the options. I think that is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Normally you'd have a touch towards goal, you'd panic.
Superb awareness, wasn't there? Absolutely
great
beautiful.
Goal, great goal.
And what a start for Gosford Hill here.
They look very good. Very good side at the moment.
Yeah. Sam Hall.
It's just whether they can keep the intensity, keep their heads if they do concede a goal.
And Cameron Taylor dispossessed. Superb skills from Joey Collishaw. What a start. And towards that stage in the day, the cameramen are working hard. They've got the sun blasting into their lenses there. Long ball played. Cleared by Howden. Collishaw decides he wants a little bit of the action himself. Tries a little 40-yard outrageous distance shot. No good. Thank you, Becky. Becky Scott, who says the vendors are twins. Thank you very much, Becky.
Oh.
There is somebody out there watching us, John.
Thank you.
Yes, we are at 247_TV, wherever I'm keeping an eye on our Twitter. If you want to send any pictures and a chance to win a PS4, and apparently they're pretty good, then send your pictures using the hashtag SchoolsCupSelfie. I've got a 9-year-old lad who's desperate for a PS4, so I've got to try and see if I can get one with you and Des Little in or something like that. They'll probably ban me from it anyway. Overhead kick attempt there from Walton. I do like this Gosford Hill team. Oh, that's beautiful skills from Sam Hall. Wriggles in between two players.
Well, he's got some great skill, Sam Hall. Seen it a couple of times already in this game. Likes to take players on. I love to see that.
Yeah. Well, they've definitely got goals in them. I'm just looking through. They scored 3 goals in their semi-final, 3 goals in their quarter-final. There's a bit of presence up front here. Cleared by Jutty. 5 in the previous round, 3 in the round before that, then 8, and then we get a bit silly with 7 and a few more. But yes, they've never scored less than 3 goals in a match. Husband's got the flag up for offside there against Taylor. They play it short. Ben Stewart on the left wing. Looks inside, lovely little 1-2, and again back. Harley Firkin looks to play in. Here's Clark again, who's gone for the first time shot. They're certainly looking a dangerous pairing. Number 9, Piers Walton, and number 10, Jonah Clark, look to have that sort of understanding, don't they? They're just the movement off the ball, and Walton came in down to the near side, and Clark instantly was around him, looking for an opportunity. Yeah,
I like the intent they've got. Direct, know where the goal is. They've got a good understanding between them. Almost intuitively know when they're in a good position or their teammates in a better position.
Yiller wins that ball through. Here's Clark. Clark's through on goal, and the chip is just over. The hands go to the head. Well, this is a great little ball
Ben
through.
Stewart with a lovely ball through. Perfectly timed.
Just a bit too much on it.
Oh, it's too heavy, wasn't it? But the applause from his mate, Piers Walton. At the moment, they just can't get near them, Howden School.
Yeah, it's almost too easy.
Well,
and that was from an early interception from Yiller, who was just stepped forward, nicked a ball, played one pass. Here comes Walton. And Clark's through. Keeper manages to get half a hand on it and kept in. It's going to be a throw-in. No corner. Wow. It's almost too easy at the moment for Gosford Hill. And there's a substitution taking place very quickly here. And number 16 is on. Number 7, Charlie Kirk, is coming off. Just 20 minutes gone on the clock here.
Well, this is where they've got to get a hold of midfield.
Yeah.
It's where the service is all coming from.
I think that's just a tactical move, isn't it? That at the moment Gosford Hill are sort of running the show a little bit at the moment. Nice skills here. Hall out to Kirk. Hall.
Offside.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got to see the line there.
Well, he's appealing that he wasn't, but
he was.
He definitely was. I'm not sure he's there.
A little sign there that they've got something about them this side, though.
Yeah.
And in the attacking sense, just defensively, they've got to
Lucas Sykes
get a grip of things better.
tries to show a few skills off here, and he's beaten his man. There's no real option in the box, though. Ben Stewart tries to show a little bit of skill. And another substitution again by Howden. And I really got to say, this is very impressive. Liam Fox, left back, is coming off. And number 14, Eddie Marwood, is coming on. And this is good. You know, the coach has seen something he doesn't like. He's going to change it. He's not. You know, the way it's going is Gosford could score another couple of goals and it's game over.
Could be exactly 3-4-0 inside half an hour and the game would be over. So he's given them a chance. He's reorganised things.
That's a straight swap at left back as well. So that's a very interesting move there. Obviously he's given some instruction to the substitute left back. There's another substitution below us as well. Number 15 is coming on for Gosford Hill. Oh, come on, fourth official, turn that board round. The crowd's here, not over there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, no, he's put it away. Okay, what up? So I'll just stop myself from having a little rant. We'll work out who came off in a second. Just looking at numbers. I think it's number 10 that's come off by the looks of it. Jonah Clark. Yeah, it is. Straight. Oh, no, he's there. It's Piers Walton's come off by the looks of it. Yes, number 9 is off. There you go.
Well, he's done his job.
Well, they've decided to give him a little break. Yeah, Jonah Clark is up front with Jamie Hudson, number 15. So the Green Army chants are coming. That will be a free kick. And the referee will have a word here to Alex Render, the captain. And he's going for a card, which sets an interesting precedent for the rest of the match.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's absolutely right.
Has a pop there, doesn't he? Yep.
He does. And, you know, he's gone past him. He's well clear. I think Alex Render knows that. It's a pretty reckless challenge.
It's good refereeing. Yeah, totally agree.
He's got to stamp down on those sort of things because, you know, if you don't, you give the benefit of the doubt, then other players, and then suddenly you can lose control of the game. So you've got to be careful with so much at stake in these situations. And you've also got to have the right balance between understanding that, you know, early stage of a game with so much at stake, there are going to be mistiming things, but that, I think, you got spot on. Yeah,
that was a little bit nasty, and the referee does right to stamp on it. Here is Harley Firkin, who will take the corner. What a start they've had. Firkin plays the ball in. It's a poor one to the front post. Cleared out of play. We're live again tomorrow morning from about 9:15 or so. 5 more matches. I'll either be in an ecstatic mood or I'll be pretty depressed.
Yeah. Good luck with that tonight.
I'm a Sheffield Wednesday fan. Yes, we have a big match tonight. Good luck to the Owls. The commentators are neutral except for when it comes to your home team.
Yeah. Well, I've got AFC as well, haven't I? They're 1-0 up.
Yeah.
Accrington away whenever, Tuesday, Wednesday.
It's all happening, isn't it?
It's all happening this week.
With your period spent at Wimbledon, do you have more? It is a difficult question for you. Do you have more of an affinity for the new Wimbledon,
yes,
or the Milton Keynes? Yeah, that's where the true Wimbledon fans are.
100%, yeah.
Good to hear.
Was there another team you mentioned? I don't know.
The Dons.
See how I stepped in and cut the conversation. AFC.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Fair enough.
It'd be interesting if they get promoted. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that could be a match
humdinger.
Yes. Yilla is really like him at the back. He started off superbly.
Offside.
And
just
even
offside.
there, yes, offside's being blown.
Yeah, Jonah Clark just drifting offside. Got to curve that run, bend that run.
Because a lot of his teams
back. He's just on the shoulder, isn't he? And just a good yard off.
A lot of these teams are playing in county finals as well. A few of the coaches I spoke to have said that, you know, there's big county finals taking place either this weekend or... Oh, there's a flick on, and I think 2 players offside there. And that's one where the referee needs to blow early, because that could have been quite nasty. You saw the collision was looming.
Well, nice that they shook hands.
Yeah.
He has hurt his shin or calf.
Yeah, got a stud running down the inside of the leg there. We have the Poznan from Gosford Hill fans. It's a little bit early, and there's still quite a time. There's still nearly an hour to play, you know, lads. You may have started well. But, you know, it's just football. I've seen some crazier things happen. You're like, oh, Carpenter steals the ball here. Goes out wide for the Beavers. Beavers wins the corner.
Well, this is it. They've got to keep the belief. They've got to keep pushing forward. They know they might not get as many chances because this Gosford Hill school can keep possession. They've just got to keep believing and know that they get those moments in a game. They're going to be crucial to them.
Howden with the corner. Alex Render has got a yellow card to his name. That's a good quality corner in at the near post. Combination of goalkeeper and defender clears it. Render in again. That's a big ball to the back post. The keeper tries to put it out of play. The ball's loose for a second. Sam Hall. Nice touch from Hall. And a good quality cross and another corner for Howden. And, you know, this is how football is, John, isn't it? It just takes one little incident like that and you get back in the match.
Well, it's funny how the pendulum swings, isn't it? I mean, at the moment, you know, Gosford can do no wrong. But, you know, you can see the goal.
Yeah.
Suddenly, you know, a player blames somebody else. There's a little bit of niggling going on. They lose the focus and the game and the momentum changes. So, you know, as long as it's like this, be a fool to say that the game is over.
Render again with the corner from the right-hand side. Cleared by Gosford Hill. And there's men running forward here. Here's Clark.
Well, it was a vital interception, wasn't it, from Liam Creaser?
That was wonderful. They had men running forward there. They certainly were looking for a fast counter. Ular wants the ball, but Jutty goes forward. Given to Howden. Two more days of coverage here at the Medeski Stadium. Flick on from Render. First time ball. And Howden, well, those substitutions just seem to have broken things up. Maybe not even a substitute, just the fact that they just took a breather and it took 30 seconds to swap a couple of players in and out. Just broke up the match, because certainly we were seeing that Gosford Hill were almost creating chances at their leisure.
Yeah, they were. I mean, a lot of that, I think, was Piers Walton's energy and speed and the relationship he's obviously got with Jonah Clark up front, those two. Here's Jonah Clark.
Here he is again, look at the pace on him. And, well, one heavy touch. He's a live wire, this kid, isn't he?
Yeah.
I like him. There you see, straight on it. And he's
lovely ball from Ben Stewart. He's shown some great touches, number 11.
Player down at the moment.
Out here on the left-hand side.
And yes, he's hobbling off. Not sure which number this is, so we need to see it from our main camera, perhaps, if... Number 8. That's interesting. I don't have a number 8 on our team sheet.
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry about that. Anybody on Twitter knows who that is, perhaps?
Yeah, I haven't got his name, have we?
It is one of the frustrations sometimes of this job. Well, number 8 is off, whoever he is, and Josh Gibson is on. It could be, actually. I think it's Oscar Clayforth. I think we've got a wrong team sheet here, so it is. I'm pretty sure Oscar Clayforth. That's a different match there, but we've got two 12s on here, so I'm pretty sure that was Oscar Clayforth off, and Josh Gibson is on, who is the official number 12 on this sheet. So just somebody made a typo, easily done. Gosford Hill come forward. Here's Ben Stewart, who's been another good player. That's a lovely touch from Bickops. Josh Gibson there, trying to get involved. They're certainly pushing forward. Render. Looks like here's Clark. Clark looking inside. Ben Stewart had made the run. Didn't come off for him.
The ball needs to be better.
There's a good ball into the corner. Sam Hall's chasing on to this one. Aaron Jutty showing wonderful pace and then gets fouled. Were you a pace defender, John? Did you consider yourself a pace defender when?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were the sort of guy who had a little smile at a forward who thought he was fast, and then you'd beat him in a little foot race.
Well, it was certainly one of my strengths, was quick. We had a number of defenders: Terry Phelan, Keith Curl, myself. Real pace. Roger Joseph. I mean, that Wimbledon side had just pace and abundance at the back.
Clark.
Oh, lovely ball.
What a lovely ball inside. Beautiful skill. Well, that was Jamie Hudson who won the ball there. Who just tried to get the touch over the keeper. We're going to have another substitution here, and Piers Walton's coming back on. Score of the first goal. That was absolutely beautiful, wasn't it? Here it is.
Ball, the reverse ball is brilliant.
And just needed
fantastic.
Oh yeah, could have just dinked it over the keeper. It's great with hindsight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, your natural instinct, I think, is to take it away from the keeper and around him.
Yeah. Well, Walton's back on. He's got a little bandage on his right hand, so obviously took a bit of a bang there. Keeper's coming out for this one.
Yeah, he clashed with somebody, I don't know, 15 minutes ago, and straight away went and looked at his fingers and obviously dislocated or
Jutty
cut a finger, probably dislocated a finger.
Gibson having a little battle there.
Here we go.
Here's a chance to Gibson. Substitute. He's half through, but what a tackle there from Archie Littlewood. Desperation techniques, but just managed to get a foot in at the last second. Josh Gibson definitely has got a bit of a height and a physique advantage over just about everybody on the pitch. And he's trying to use that. Here's Walton. Walton's through here. And that's well snuffed out by James Malcolmson.
Well, brilliant defending. I've said that a couple of times, but that's as good as it gets. Yeah. Because to catch Walton in the first place is good enough, but to time your tackle as well, brilliant.
Malcolmson there, keeping his team in this hunt. Here's Taylor. Taylor and Yellow battle again. Taylor wins this one back, but now he's got Jutty to beat. And Jutty, what a defensive partnership those two are. Here's Walton, a little bit of showboat skills, and again. Doesn't come off this time though. I thought to maybe do that when you're 2 goals ahead. Lovely to see the football on offer here. Yellow plays a poor ball there. Jutty, I do like this left back.
Yeah,
He's
very good.
Involved heavily. And now here's Walton again, looking to get the touch.
Yeah.
Malcolmson puts it out.
You've got to be careful showboating. Certainly 35 minutes on the clock and you're 2-0 up. Not particularly clever, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, substitute below us taking place. 15 is coming on Alfie Bruce, and Sam Hall is off, number 11.
You're asking for trouble when you do that sort of thing. Anyway.
Howden have weathered the storm a little bit. And we've just 4 minutes to go in this first half. Oh, here we go. That's a lovely ball through to Hudson again, who he seems to find space. It's
he does.
It's almost as if like the defenders forget he's around, and he seems to keep finding that bit of space on the edge of the box.
Well, I think they're so busy worried about Walton and you know, Jonah Clark, that he sort of just drifts into space and just hangs there, and suddenly the ball comes to him.
Number 8 coming on, and yes, we didn't find number 11 comes off. So Ben Stewart is off, and Joey Colnishaw, who has only been off the pitch maybe 5-10 minutes, is back on. Well, we've seen a long throw before from this corner. It looks like they're going to try it again, which would be interesting because there's only one man in the box. The Greens are not really pushing men forward here. A couple of late entrants in, but yeah, that throw goes nowhere. That was quite a strange little practice. We maybe need to practice a little bit more. And here comes Howden on the counter-attack. Yellow has this covered. Sort of a bit in the Des Walker mould, I think. Yellow is very fast on the ground, likes to play the ball.
Yeah.
So I'm harping on about defenders of, from a little while ago, from sort of the 90s period. When was your last match, John? When did you last play?
2001.
That was Ipswich. Yeah. And it was injury, wasn't it, that in the end?
Yeah, calves gave way. They gave way probably 4 years before I finally played my last game, but yeah, frustrating time trying to get back from strain after strain in the calves, and never really found out what it was. Still got the scars and the inability to run with them now, particularly. 1 minute I'm fine, the next minute I'm not, so very frustrating.
Here's Taylor. Taylor's through here.
Through. The keeper.
Taylor's got a chance. The keeper hesitated, and oh my goodness, Taylor in the end, so frustrated with himself.
I'm sort of gutted for him because he deserves a goal for the effort that he's put in this first half. He really does.
Yeah.
And it was the shock, wasn't it? And then suddenly the ball's played back, and he suddenly thinks the keeper's going to come out.
And then miscontrols.
Oh, and it's that moment, isn't it, where you just need the composure.
A good touch on the ball, and that was a goal. But here's the ball through. Here's Walton. Walton's through on goal now. Oh, great save of the keeper, but Clark puts it home. Goal number 2 for Jonah Clark. And with a minute to go in this first half, that may have put the seal on this final. At the other end, just 30 seconds ago, we saw Cameron Taylor. Here's the shot from Walton. This is a great save from the keeper, but unfortunately for him, in fact, it wasn't Clark, it was Jamie Hudson.
Jamie Hudson, wasn't it? Yeah.
Who came in with goal number 3. And Gosford Hill are 3-0 ahead.
Well, it's a real hammer blow, isn't it? After missing the chance to get back to 2-1. Isn't it typical? How many times do we see when the team are going to get back in the game and and then suddenly the opposition break down, quick breakaway. I mean, huge credit to Lucas Sykes, number 7, with that header. Very smart, intelligent piece of play from him.
Yeah.
Release Walton, and then you've still got to finish it off and have the rebound, and people prepared to, even with the last minute of the first half to go, Jamie Hudson's there. Getting into the box.
3 minutes has been shown on the board below us. But yeah, what a turnaround. That could easily have gone in at 2-1 at half-time, and here we are, 3-0, and Howden win that. Ooh, nearly hit an expensive camera there.
Don't panic.
It was about $5 over there. Which, of course,
that's a valuable save then. That's the save of the tournament, isn't it? That.
Well, that's pocket money for a Premiership footballer these days, isn't it?
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
Goodness me. Here comes Howden. They really need to try and score quickly now. See if we can get this back in at 3-1. Oh, my goodness, off a crossbar. Oh, that's so incredible. Josh Gibson there kicks the turf in frustration. That's 2 massive opportunities for Howden in the space of 3 minutes. That was well, he's a big guy, Josh Gibson, and he was pretty much unchallenged on that header. There's certainly an angle to play with him up there. And he'll be disappointed that he just looked round at the goal again. It's oh, there's a tackle. The referee said to play the ball.
Yeah, good decision.
And that is a good decision, yeah.
Desperate tackle. What a good challenge it was. I mean, it is amazing. You know, we're heading into half-time, obviously, in a minute.
Yeah.
And how different the game could be, but here's a replay.
Here's that
Josh
header
Gibson
again.
at the near post. Oh, he gets in brilliantly.
Oh, what a winner that was.
A big guy, but just gets across everybody, times his run to perfection.
And here Gosford Hill lead 3-0.
I mean, it's funny because you can't argue with a 3-0 scoreline in many ways.
No.
And yet, you sort of feel sorry for Howden that they're not at least a goal closer.
Lovely
getting
cross,
back in this
back
game.
Post, challenge from Walton. Might even see a shot from distance here. The crowd are calling for it. Oh, it's straight through the defence. Oh, goal number 4. Harley Firkin. It's game over. Gosford Hill take the 4th goal in this match. It's not even half-time. And I think, seriously, it's just been too easy going through that defence. Time and time again, you see the move breaks down and it's just there's nothing really special. It's just a straightforward pass. Lovely running off the ball.
Yeah.
And Harley Firkin.
It was brilliant. He started off, little give and go. Lovely Joey Cowlishaw return pass. And that, I'm afraid, could be curtains.
Yeah. Well,
but great display from Gosford Hill. Really excellent first half display from them. Maybe 4 flatters them a little bit, but they really have been in the ascendancy. But feel for Howden because they put great effort into the game.
What a start for Gosford Hill School. They have absolutely cut through the Howden School defence time and time again. What an incredible opening here and an incredible first half. Let's have a quick look at the replays of the goals here. Goal number 1, Piers Walton. Lovely finish here, John.
Well, it was a great finish. You know, probably not the cleanest of strikes, but what he does is he gets it out of his feet, has the composure, takes his time and hits it low and hard across the goal, and that's really all you can ask. The second one, this Jonah Clark.
Just see the goal again. Final shot.
Yeah. Jonah Clark with the assist. And then this time, it's the reverse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Piers Walton to Jonah Clark.
Simple.
And Clark really has an easy task, but it was all about here. The little lift from Walton of the ball over gave him the options to either have a strike on goal or pick out his mate up front. And that was really, didn't see them too often alongside each other after that, sort of on and off the pitch. Lovely strike. And there it's all about the finish from Jamie Hudson and about him supporting and really running into the box powerfully. And he gets his just rewards for putting the effort in because Piers Walton's shot is just parried, comes out, and they can do nothing about it despite the desperate lunges. And then you've got to say, icing on the cake for them. Lovely live, give and go, and has the composure again. And it's shown throughout the side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Harley Firkin, you know, if we didn't think Piers Walton or Jonah Clark or Joe Cowlishaw, they've got the composure.
Yeah.
It was demonstrated again with the 4th and emphatic display from Gosford Hill.
What a wonderful ball as well. Joey Cowlishaw, you know, that they're just making it look so easy, but that was actually a quality ball.
Great ball.
Saw the space, but would cut out the central defender and give him a chance to score.
But
and
a lot of it comes from the running off the ball, doesn't it? Players making the effort off the ball to make the person with the ball on it have the options and make things so much easier for him.
And we saw in the previous match, the girls' match just beforehand, we were saying that was what we didn't see so much of, and so it made it difficult for the people with the ball to play those moves in. And well, there we go, half-time score. We're going to show you a few more tweets from around the country. Schools Cup selfies, the link, send them to us. They'll appear on the screen. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back to Medeski Stadium here. Just seen a substitution taking place. Number 7, Lucas Sykes for Gosford Hill has gone off and Hamish Hall is on. Fair to say there's a few glum faces coming out for Howden School. They've there's not many situations where I think you know, you go in at half time. I don't know, has it ever happened to you, John, in your illustrious career? You've gone in and you've been 4-0 down?
Yeah, I've been 6-0 down, I think. Almost,
really?
I'm sure I did for Bristol Rovers. Oh, somewhere in the Midlands.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a horrible.
Oh dear.
But we had a shocker first half, I remember. Well, certainly it was 4-5.
Yeah.
I think it ended up 6-0, or was it 6-0 at half time? Then we drew the second half 0-0 anyway. It wasn't all bad, but
I think the other team were probably playing the pro code there, just
well, that's it.
Easy.
It's dispiriting. It really is. I mean, for this bunch of boys of so much expectation on, you know, coming and playing at Reading in the national final, and suddenly for it to unravel like it has in that first half, very disappointing for them.
Here's Walton again. He's
up against a good side,
hungry,
aren't they, though?
Yeah. Can you imagine Joey Francis didn't take too well to that then? 6-0 at half time.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
A few teacups flying around.
Yeah, yeah. It was Walsall.
Is it Walsall?
It was
right,
Walsall.
the mighty Walsall.
Well, exactly. I mean, I'll have to look back at the stats, but it was. I'm sure we lost the game 6.
I'll check it up online. We can come
I know
tomorrow.
you're good at
yeah. Somehow I've found some of these things.
Yeah, but you're going way back.
We are going. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's quite weird, isn't it? People almost don't think that things existed before the internet these days. I had enough trouble finding out the Umbro stats for you against Brazil. We were just looking at the Brazil team that John faced, and he was quietly impressed to see that. I actually made a bit of a mistake earlier because I called it Ronaldinho, but it was Ronaldo, famous Brazilian forward who, of course, scored. And Roberto Carlos was in that team. Juninho, who was playing for Middlesbrough at the time, I think.
He was, yeah.
Edmundo and Cafu was there.
Dunga,
Leonardo.
captain, yeah.
Phew, there's some pretty decent players there. It must have been interesting. Was that at Wembley? It was at Wembley.
Was at Wembley, yeah.
Yeah. In the Umbro Cup. Many moons ago. What was?
Well, it was the final
95.
game of the 3. Final game, 95. Final game of the 3, and
yeah. Brazil won 3-1, I should say.
They did win 3-1. And 5 minutes from the end of the game, I was going to thinking, oh well, it's great, we've got through, we've lost, but you know, it's a great side, and I'll swap shirts as centre half with Ronaldo, and of course I get stretchered off, fractured my cheekbone, and missed a chance of exchanging shirts, and got some obscure number 48 shirt or something. Somewhere in
So you didn't even come away with Ronaldo's shirt. There's a cross in, and
it was so frustrating.
Well, you know, these days you can ask for it as you're being stretchered off, of course.
Yeah, I know.
They changed them at half time and everything.
Yeah.
You got a collection together.
Yeah. That was a good chance at the corner there, wasn't it? Floated into the near post.
Yep. Keeper just.
Keeper does okay in the end.
A little bit of a mess of that. So we sound like two grumpy old men here having a little conversation, but we are keeping a good concentration on this match. Here's a corner in again. Keeper shows a lovely clean pair of hands there. Josh Render, who clears upfield and clears long upfield. That's a great kick.
Yeah. Oh, he's been very good, hasn't he?
Yeah.
At left back, Aaron Duty.
He has. It's they've been, you know, incredibly strong up. Well, they're strong throughout, really, haven't they? You know, the
team,
forward line, the midfield have been playing the balls, superb balls through. Which is the reason why we've seen 4 goals. And then whenever, you know, there's 2 good players up front, Cameron Taylor and Josh Gibson. You know, Josh is certainly putting it about a bit up there, and yet the defenders who are on him, who must be half his size, are giving it back, and are coming away with a ball. Here's a free kick for Gosford Hill from Jutty, who fancies a shot at goal. Well, here's a chance, isn't it? Chance to score in the national final. You're 4-0 up. You can probably have
but I don't think you got much chance. You've got to hit it absolutely perfectly to get the strike. In on goal.
There's a few of those, I think, there. Roberto Carlos with that sort of distance.
Well, he could hit a ball, couldn't he?
Oh, for goodness, yeah. I think he was one of the first guys who developed this this tactic. You know, you probably say, you know, you're much more with the pros than me of you know, hitting the ball on the bladder, where you actually pump the ball up and getting some strange swerve off it, and you know, he must have perfected that superbly. Of course, that incredible goal he scored against France, which if you've never seen, it's worth having a little look at, which seemed to be going out sort of halfway towards the corner flag and then bent in viciously from the outside of his foot. It was quite a spectacle. You don't see Bartes stranded very often. Gosford Hill come forward. There's definitely a little bit of zest in the match has just gone out of this a little bit, because Gosford Hill probably realise they've got this one sewn up. They don't want to really be risking too much forward, but it is just a question of you know, you do see some famous comebacks. I had a girls match a couple of weeks ago actually, where it was 3-0 at half time, and the other team, St Bede's, it was, and Kings Heath, was really good quality match. This is the one with 8 goals, all scored outside the box, and Kings Heath came back to King's School. Sorry, I'm in the Birmingham area, so Kings Heath rolls off the tongue, but King's School came back to 4-3 ahead, and then St Bede's scored direct from a corner, a really good corner, with the last kick of the match, and ended 4-4. But somehow don't feel that we're going to see the comeback here, because although Howden have threatened, and they did hit the bar, you feel that Gosford Hill could step up the pace a little bit and score easily. It's the ball over the top, which has done them so well, and offside's been flagged here.
Finally.
The referee hasn't noticed it. He's still flagging. Good on linesman, keep going. You'd think the other linesman is good to tell him. He just looked around, just as the linesman put his flag down, the ref looked around. There you go. Here's Jutty. I'm talking about high-scoring matches. I was just saying to John off mic, you had the honour of playing in the greatest ever Premiership football match, which was the Liverpool 4, Newcastle 3.
Yeah, it's incredible.
That was an enthralling night.
Amazing night. The greatest memory I've got in football, one of the greatest memories of that night, and just when Stan Collymore scored that 4th and winning goal, Kevin Keegan slumps over the hoardings, and the stadium erupted at Anfield, and you know, it's got a fantastic atmosphere in that stadium at the best of times, and let alone when you score in the dying seconds in such a dramatic fashion. Great night. Yeah,
what an amazing. It's one of those moments where, you know, it must be such a career highlight. Oh, here's an opportunity. Here's Walton running through on his own. He's got a man on inside. He's got Hamish Hall in the middle if he wants to. He's played him in. Hamish Hall, and goes wide. I think Walton probably wishes he had a go now.
Well, I think that's why he's hitting the post, but fair credit to him.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
He's already hurt the fingers.
I mean, watch the touch here. He suddenly realises he's got the pace to get it. Watch the touch. Perfect.
Yeah.
Next touch. Perfect. Perfect. You know, talk about getting across the defenders and not going too far. And you know, okay, he's missed, but it doesn't really matter. They're 4-0 up.
Wonderful. Yeah. And Josh Rendy, you've got to say, well done to the goalie, because he saw that was the option and came out and was really on top of him.
Did very well.
Forced the miss. But yeah, we've seen a few heavy touches in this match, but there you saw, you're absolutely spot on, John. That was wonderful play from Walton. Render comes out for this one. Bit of a midfield battle here. Alfie Bruce plays it forward. Cleared up by Larson Reardon Crick. A few substitutions have taken place during half-time. Vic Ops looks to try and play in Taylor here. Taylor's got a chance. Taylor scored. It's 4-1. And Cameron Taylor, just as the match is starting to die a little bit. What do you think, John?
Well, I mean,
could it? Could they?
Could. Well, they've got decent players in this side.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're going to score 4.
Well, here's
beginning to wonder a bit whether that's sort of the classic comment. I don't think so. I think that, you know, this Gosford Hill school are too good to
good finish here.
3 goals. Great finish. It's exactly what he deserved.
Yep.
And, you know, is the miracle on? We're just talking about great comebacks, and, well, have you sort of put the touch paper to one?
Here we go. Yeah.
Here at the Majewski Stadium.
Cameron Taylor scored 8 goals in the 6 matches so far. Well, that's 9 in 7. And a little bit more zest now from Gosford Hill, who definitely have took a foot off the pedal there. Be interesting to see how the next 5-10 minutes develops. Another goal for Howden will start making this really interesting.
Yeah, well, if they get one soon. They've certainly got their tails up.
There's 30 minutes to go. So they've scored 1 goal in the first 10-minute period. They need to do the same for the next half an hour. And we'll go to penalties. That's all. Certainly a little bit more zest. There was no doubt that both teams were just almost going through the motions, really, for the.
Well, I think that's given Howden School a little bit of belief that they actually, if they can score one, why can't they score a second and possibly a third? Because that's all they need to focus on at the moment, getting one more.
Gibson.
Because then the game will change again.
Here's Taylor again, and that one nearly went for him. Howden have got men forward here. Taylor still battling away. And the referee gives a free kick. And Cameron Taylor's trying to do this all himself. Fair play to him. The referee is not sure. We're going to have a substitution below us.
So I don't think you can hit this one on the goal and expect to score direct. I think that's certainly at least 5 yards too far out.
Yeah, it certainly is, isn't it? Number 2, Charlie Cade, he's back on. And Alfie Bruce goes off for, sorry, wrong team. Ollie Birchall is off as the shot hit way too high. Oh. Jamie Hudson comes on and Ollie comes off and Ollie Birchall comes on. Stuart, excuse me. I got there eventually. It was just missed 5 minutes of play while I was trying to stumble over that.
Well, you didn't miss much because Alex Render, in the meantime, the captain, took a shot, free kick, and
blasted it over. Yes,
not very good.
High, wide, and not so handsome. Gibson has made a difference since he came on in the first half. There's a lovely ball over the top. Ollie Birchall, who's well, he started off at right back. He's definitely playing up front. I do like at this school level, at junior level, that we do see a lot of players changing positions, moving around.
Yep.
We had a match a few weeks ago where the whole forward line that started the match actually were playing the whole of the defensive line at the end of the match. They completely turned the team wrong way around.
Really? That's quite unusual.
That was unusual, but it you know, and it was a cracking match. That was a game at Doncaster where oh, it was fantastic. Really great game. Went to penalties. We had snow, and we had an hour's delay while they cleared the snow off the lines, which was in April. That was a British weather, yes. Late in April. There you go. Well, we've got a lot of people watching us online. You're very welcome. Great to see you here. Of course, it is a travel for a lot of people to get here, so I understand that.
Why travel to the game when you can listen to us?
Yeah, absolutely. Good skills here from Birchall, who's had a second lease of life up front. But now here's Taylor, who's been the danger man. Taylor's going to go himself. What a great touch from Taylor. He's shot a goal. He will score. Cameron Taylor, a one-man show, has got Howden right back into this match. And hold on here, John. Don't get your coat yet. It's 4-2.
Ah, sensational stuff. And thank goodness we've got a game on, because they deserve it. Look at that for pace. He evades the tackle, stays on his feet. Brilliant drag back round the keeper. And then that is just the composure you need at the end. He's got a lot of confidence, this boy.
2 goals to Cameron Taylor. And are we seeing one of the great comebacks here of Schools Cup football. And Taylor's looking to hunt down on this one. Now, interestingly, Taylor's, yeah, Archie Littlewood, who's typically picking up Taylor here. They've gone to 4 up front. They really are pushing hard. And I think they're just overwrought. Yes, there's a little push off the ball there. A few fans appealing for something, but...
Well, the trouble was it was inside the box, and he's down.
Yeah, there's a man down at the moment. Number 8 for Gosford, Joey Colenshaw.
Yeah, he's down, and I think he's got a real shove in the back or a knee or something. And was it him who got that initial knock? Yeah,
he's looking in a little bit of pain, so we're going to have a bit of treatment here.
I mean, if it's in the box and it's a foul, it's got to be a penalty. I mean, I think there's a legitimate shout. I've got to see the replay.
Yeah.
But...
well, hopefully we'll have a look at that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, but they're certainly back in the game now, and Howden School have got their tails up. So it's a breather here.
Yeah.
Probably didn't want a sort of a break in the game like this. I know they can get drinks on, and that's all good, but...
Well, they were coming on the pitch for the second half, and there were some very glum faces there. And I think if you'd have said to them, after 15 minutes you'll have scored 2 goals and you'd be right back in it, I think they'd have all taken that gratefully, and certainly the coach would have done. They are right back in this now. 25 minutes to go. Still plenty of time. Going to have a quick look at this on the replay. There's the challenge, and yeah, it gets a little
shove, isn't the back, isn't
bash
it?
from behind, yeah, nothing.
Tom Vickups, but
nothing major there, is there?
Not a lot, but you know, you catch somebody just wrong, you can get a injury.
Ben Stewart is back on,
especially when you're not expecting it.
And also, Lucas Sykes is back on. So Gosford Hill going more towards their starting 11. So I think they're possibly a little bit rattled here. They've gone back more towards the team that started the match. I think the only difference is Hamish Hall is still playing right back here, or right midfield.
Is Jonah Clark out there?
Oh no, Jonah Clark's still having a break. So yeah, so that's the only difference. Jonah Clark is off, and we've got the right back, Ollie Birchall, who's playing up front. Gibson with a free header. There's a giant for this age group. Here's Taylor. Taylor's almost through there. And Yila, who had a great battle with Taylor in the first half and probably won that particular battle. Well, Taylor's been picking a bit of a scrap with Littlewood, and it's he's been showing good pace, and he's probably won that battle with Littlewood. So could be that if you're the coach, you might be saying to Mr. Yila, could you just mark that other chap at number 9, please? Ball's just gone up into the seats for being collected there. Ben Stewart, fresh back on. Over to Walton. Back to Jutty. Messy clearance from Howden. They've certainly got their tails up, the team in red. Well,
they're not the same team, are they? Either one of them. Gosford Hill can't really sort of get back into the gear that they were in the first half, and Howden School have got the momentum, and
yeah,
things seem to be clicking for them like it wasn't in the first half.
Jonah Clark is now on, and Ollie Birchall, number 2, is off. So we are now back to just about the opening 11, and Gosford Hill is certainly a little bit concerned here. Another substitution over on the Howden side in the red team. Liam Fox is coming back on. And Charlie Cade is taking a little bit of a breather. That's a nice slap across the face from his coach of appreciation. Well, there's 6 men up here for Howden in a line. They'll be looking for Gibson, who's been winning just about every header there is. In fact, the centre-half won that one. Malcolmson. Yila comes away with it. Jutty loses the ball. But wins it back again, and that's a lovely ball down to Clark, who's been dangerous. Walton's looking for the ball, but that's played too early. And I think a little bit of frustration there from Alex Render, because he turned around and realised that he could have controlled that ball. And asked, I think he was asking his goalie to give him a call there. He had time.
Just coming up to the, 20 minutes to go, Mark?
Yeah, they're keeping him with the script. 2 goals in the first 20 minutes. The referee awards the corner, much to Howden frustration, and the referee's not having any back chat, and a yellow card here straight away for Liam Fox, who's not been on 2 minutes.
Liam Fox defence.
Corner. Ben Stewart to take. It's deep and straight out.
Bit of a waste. Sloppy.
Yes, it's certainly not looking as easy for Gosford Hill. They took the foot off the pedal. There's no doubt about it. They settled down. They thought they got the match won.
Well, that's the problem, because it's so difficult. You know, people say, well, why just get back to how you were playing in that first, 20 minutes, half an hour of the game. Very difficult sometimes to suddenly put the foot down on the gas and do what you're doing. You can't really put your finger on it, but you just can't get back that momentum.
Yeah, and that's what they're finding, isn't it? That even now, when Clark was through, he just played a very poor ball across for Walton. Here's a ball high in the air. A challenge on the keeper, but Ben Owen takes that well for Gosford Hill. Jutty, lovely play. I really like this left back.
Yeah, he's done well.
He very rarely just gives an easy ball away. There's always something comes from him. And there's what a wonderful ball that is to Clark.
Absolutely brilliant ball.
Clark, who's looking a little bit rusty as well since he came back on. The only downside, if you do the rotation system, is that while they're sitting getting cold on the bench, that they come back on, and you see Clark at the moment just not getting into this.
Yeah, Ben Stewart the same out there on the
yeah, absolutely. Long ball forward. Gibson, big guy, takes the ball. He's onside. Yellow's on him. Gibson wins the throw. Another substitution below us. Number 7, Charlie Kirk, is coming on. And number 6, I think that is, Harley Firkin, is off. Sorry, Liam Creaser. Long throw, looking for Gibson, who's got the height. That's a wonderful flick on from Gibson. Here's a chance. Oh, and wide. Taylor was looking for the flick on here. That was a chance and a half there. Gibson wins the header here from the throw.
Yep.
And there's an opportunity.
Well, it's worth a strike.
Yep.
Definitely worth a strike.
Howden certainly bossing this second half. Really has been a game of 2 halves, as Greavesy would say. Free kick given to the team in green. Much needed respite for them.
Yeah, it was Tom's pickups. He knew it straight away. Just one of those, just couldn't quite get there in time.
Aaron Jutty will take the kick. Comes in to swing this in with the left foot. Good distance on it, but easily cleared. Gosford don't really have many players up for that ball. We start tomorrow, 9:15. The first match is on at 9:30. The Under-13 B-Team Cup, with Under-13 Boys Cup to follow. Under-14 Small Schools Cup, Under-13 Girls Cup, and the under 13 Small Schools Cup. So it's all under 13 and under 14 action tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, under 15 Boys Cup, the under 14 Boys Cup, the under 14 B Team Cup, under 14 Girls Cup, and the under 14 Open Cup. Plenty of live action here on the PlayStation Schools Cup YouTube channel. Here's Gibson. Nice control. Ooh, high nice foot, and the referee, yeah, a little bit too high.
It's just gone through a little bit of a lull, hasn't it, the last 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Just think we could be in for a grandstand finish, though.
Well, Howden have got to score quickly. They're 2 goals down.
Well, a lot of players we've seen today getting cramp.
Yeah.
Piers Walton is struggling. Pacey's moved around the pitch.
Yeah, he's put a lot of early work in. Jutty. There's a good ball forward. Clark was hunting on that one. Howden come away with it. Here's a bit of space now for Charlie Kirk. And covered well by Hamish Hall. Another substitution, number 9. Sorry, just waiting for the numbers on the board. Number 8 is coming back on. Oscar Clayforth. And not sure the number that went off there. Number 14, Eddie Marwood, is off. Yilla clears it away. $14 minutes to go here. Good ball in from deep from Mender. Yilla putting a bit of pressure on. Lucas Sykes clears it away. Yilla finding himself upfield. He's got pace, this kid. We've seen him before. He's off on a run and turns inside beautifully. Walton makes the run. He's going to have to go the long way around to get this ball. Yilla decides to go back to defence where he feels more comfortable. Here's Walton. Good turn inside. Back to the outside. Good effort from Walton at the near post. Good passage of play there, John.
You know what it was? That just shows you when raw pace has real benefit. And to come out from the back, that'd be Ular in that sense. Fantastic. The ball was poor, but I think that's really Piers Walton summing up what's good about his game. Is his pace, his endeavour, his effort to go and chase a lost cause almost. And then get in, get half a yard and have the confidence to go and have a strike.
Free kick given for a foul by Josh Gibson on Harley Firkin from a goal kick. Here's Jutty. Looks to play a short ball in for Clark to flick on. That runs through to the keeper. Not long to go here now, 13 minutes. Howden need to try and score quickly. Pressure into the corner. And Hamish Hall happy to just pull that one out. Applause from Taylor towards the keeper there for a good ball into the space. Here's Alex Render with the throw. Goes short. Receives the ball back. Good quality ball to the back post. Bit of pressure here on Gosford. Oscar Clayforth just on. Nice interception from Bickops. And Jutty's turn to have a little bit of a run here. And Walton's through with a good ball. The keeper's coming out. Oh, what brilliant. A good interception. Josh Render there. That was a finely read tackle. Beautiful play.
Well, what about this for a ball? This to open your body up and be able to hit a ball like that. Superb. And then you think, is he going to make it? Yeah. And what's going to happen if he doesn't? Brilliant keeping.
And he's kept his team in this game here.
Yeah, he has. Still in with a shout.
Yeah, one more goal is going to make this fascinating. They've already scored 2 to get back. There's the ball over the top. Taylor's looking to try and push Yila off the ball. Yila recovers. Taylor and Yila again, and the keeper, Ben Owen, decides to just clear it with his feet. Good battle between those two. Interesting to see that Yila has picked up Taylor again.
Yeah.
I think that's a wise move there from the coach. There's a deep ball in from the back. That's a difficult one for the keeper. And nicely taken from Ben Owen, who's not the tallest keepers out there. He's a confident lad, isn't he?
He is.
Nice to see.
An absolute deliberate shot on target from Alex Render. I think he saw that maybe there was a chance of him catching him off guard on the line.
Yeah. Howden play forward. Gets a little bit messy. Cleared out to the left. Ben Stewart, who was superb in the first half. Lovely interplay. Here's Clark. Clark, who's back on, is looking more, and that'll be a trip. And the ref may even brandish a card for that.
No, it was much better. And that's what we saw in the first half. Composure on the ball, running off the ball, movement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Haven't really seen much of it in the second half, have we? It was.
No, that was Clark back to his what we saw in the first half there for sure. And he's placed this one down with a little bit of intent, you could say. I don't think we've seen her. Well, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's happening more and more. Certainly, I think in years gone by, there's a lot more shots coming in from these sort of angles. And oh, what a shot from Clark! Oh, what a goal! Clark absolutely placed it into the top corner of the net. And Gosford High School lead by 5 goals to 2. What a beautiful technique here from Clark. Look at that, right in the corner.
Well, I stood and applauded that one. This is a lovely piece of skill. He looks around, he knows exactly what he wants to do, and, well, talk about perfect execution of a dead ball.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Well,
brilliant. And I think that's got to be it. I think, you know, with 10 minutes, well, into the last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, 3 goals now is too much, surely.
It's too much to ask, and perfect response.
Jonah Clark has just scored his 2nd goal. And I think John's putting a little star next to his name. Because it's getting towards that time of the match as well, where the play of the match is going to be pondered. What beautiful technique. Ben Owen clears downfield. And that's gone on my list for match of the tournament as well, which will be out on Wednesday. Sorry, goal of the tournament. So, John, yeah, let's have another little look at that goal here from Clark. Look at this. Oh, this is a better angle, actually. I love this angle. Look at that. Oh.
Great free kick. That's as good as you see anywhere.
And, you know, Jutty was already celebrating that before it went in, wasn't he? He knew it was going in.
It's sometimes you just do. When you're out there on the pitch, you know when it's going to go in.
Yeah.
It's like a putt in golf. When you strike it and you hit it, you just know that it's going to go in.
Yeah.
Not often I get that feeling.
Gibson tries to flick on. Well, this is your 3-minute warning for
yes, I know.
nominating the player of the match. I sense that quietness.
Well, I'm torn between 2 players.
Yep.
I'm torn between 2, got to be honest. I think I know which one I'm going to go for, but the other one's done a great job, as have a few other of his teammates.
I've got to say, oh, here's a lovely ball in. Clark's through, could be a hat-trick. He scored a hat-trick. Signed, sealed and delivered.
In every way, yeah.
For Gosford Hill, the hat-trick for Jonah Clark. And they're straight down to their fans here in front of us. They've taken this title. And what technique here from Jonah Clark. Well, he may have started off a little bit rusty, but, well, there's no doubt. Look at this for technique at the finish, John.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
That's a boy who knows where the goal is, isn't it?
Yeah, look, everybody's standing still. It's almost like it's a strange situation when nobody else is moving.
Yeah. And
I think they thought the keeper was going to, maybe it was an overhit. The goalkeeper was going to come out and claim it.
Yeah.
I think he should have done better, the goalkeeper, I've got to be honest. And he's been good coming off his line, so I don't know why didn't then.
Eddie Marwood and Nathan Beavers have just coming on. But Marwood is not on yet, but he will be in a second. It looks like Larson Verdnam Crick is about to come on for Gosford Hill as well. But yeah, that's truly finished this match, and I think it's truly finished your man of the match call here.
Yeah, it has. I mean, there's been some outstanding players on both sides of the pitch. I mean, Cameron Taylor, I think, has been outstanding. He really has for Howden School. I think Aaron Jutty has been really good at left back for Gosford Hill. I think Joey Cowley-Shaw has been great. Harley Firkin. I mean, Piers Walton, what can you say? Piers, I think, has had a fantastic game. Scored, made another for his mate, Jonah Clark. I just think for all round, in the way that this game has gone, is there a chance?
Taylor,
the way the game's gone, I'm going to give my man of the match to Jonah Clark.
Number 10 for Gosford Hill is awarded the man of the match here by John Scales. Deservedly so, in my opinion. I think it's nice to see defenders who play football so well, and I'm really being impressed by Jutty and Yillar at the back for Gosford Hill. They've been so comfortable on the ball. And there's a shot from distance. Oh, no, what a goal! Alex Render side foots that into the corner, top corner of the goal. Well, it's all going on here. It's goals galore. It's 6-3. And there was me seeing the score of 6-5 earlier, saying, oh, that must have been on penalties. Here we go. What do I know? Look at this for a finish. Side foot. That's a pass.
Yeah.
And the keeper just beaten. I think he was, you know, the accuracy here. 6-3.
What a strike that was. Oh, it's a nice way to finish, isn't it?
Yeah,
some quality out there, some quality players. Really showcasing what they're about.
The referee is another yellow card.
A red.
Oh, it's a red.
Oh, it's 2 yellows, isn't it?
Against number 10,
Second yellow. Jonah Clark. Oh,
Jonah Clark, well, he's got the man of the match. He's the player of the match. And he's also just been sent off. So it doesn't... Yeah, he's saying, am I off? No, it isn't. No. Okay, no, it was some...
What was it, everything falling out of his pocket, or what was...
Yeah, something was going off. It's number 7 who's been... Lucas Sykes is off. So we do have a... Yeah, Jonah Clark is... he's got the man of the match. And they'll finish with 10. As Lucas Sykes gets the 2 yellows. And I think, fair enough, that was definitely a yellow card.
That's a very rash challenge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, switch play,
here's a chance.
Play.
Oh. Well, with a minute and a half to go, we've well, I don't think we saw a red card at all last year, and it is unusual. 9 goals, lots of incident. We're going to be here till midnight reviewing the match. we may not review all the goals. We've got to get downstairs to actually talk to the officials, and they tend to like to close up shop early here, and I think John's got a dinner date. Whereabouts do you live these days, John?
I'm Wimbledon.
You're Wimbledon, so you going back home tonight? Or?
I'll be back down the M4.
All right, lovely.
In the morning, back down again tomorrow.
Great stuff.
It's not too bad.
Not at this time, it'd be okay, won't it? Yeah, 25.
Yeah.
Jutty plays a long ball in. Clark's hunting again. He's playing on that last man all the time, isn't he? Always hunting. So natural goal scorer this Clark.
Yeah, I think Harley Firkin's done well, and Joey Cowlishaw, I mean, mentioned them before in midfield. Very impressive. This boy on the ball. Maybe Ilar.
Ilar.
The left back, Jutty.
Verdunham Crick wants the ball here on the right hand side. We just can't get it through to him. He was certainly in quite a bit of space. And by the time, yes, he was well offside by the time the ball did get played, so he'd already made his run.
You know what's made this game has been really Howden's approach to it. Never let their heads drop, have they? They've always gone looking for a goal.
Yeah.
You know, they've fought and battled away, played really well as a team. And I think they can hold their heads really, really high, Howden School. Exemplary way they've sort of conducted themselves.
Big bowl up from Howden. And Jutty, who's I've really enjoyed seeing him play. And I think a free kick given there as well for a little tug on Jutty. So not only did he clear the ball, he claims a free kick. Throw in, sorry. Ball must have just hit a Howden player. Here's Clark, the man of the match.
Right, enjoyable day it's been, isn't it?
It has.
Really
Absolutely.
enjoyable day. Some great football. 5 matches. What have we had?
Yes, I think it's never easy doing commentary on a lot of matches at the same time. I think you know, your brain can get a little bit frozen with all the action that's going on. There's no doubt about that. As a human, it is enjoyable to see what's out there. But I think I'd be struggling if it was a 6th game on. That's for sure. I'm quite happy to just go and have a little lie down after this and get ready for tomorrow.
Maybe she's 24 goals today. That's not bad.
You've been counting them up, yeah? 24 goals.
Going through here.
Wonderful.
9, 3, 3, 5, 4.
Well, I think I've got a few down for a possible goal of the tournament as well, so we'll be cutting all those up tonight. Jutty with the throw to Bennett. And this one's just been played out. Both teams have accepted that this one is well and truly over. Clark. Oh, nice skills, just fails to play Bennett in. Jutty, what a lovely ball through again, that left foot of his. Coming off, and Verdunham Crick.
No, you're going to get yourself in trouble there.
Walton playing right back, I think, at the moment, or right midfield, just fancying maybe having a pop from ridiculous distance, see if he can get his hat-trick that way. Well, we will be doing it all again tomorrow. We will go down and grab interviews with the 2 coaches after the presentation, so do stay with us. Lovely skills. Here's Clark in again. He's already got 3 to his name. Looking for a 4th. Good skills inside. Oh, Verdunham Crick. The keeper manages to get a foot out there from nowhere. And the referee has blown the whistle. What a superb performance from Gosford Hill School. And John, a truly deserved victory there.
Oh, no doubt about it. Very accomplished side. Every player's played their part. Love to see that. Sprinkled with the stardust, obviously, of Jonah Clark and Piers Walton and 1 or 2 others, but as a team, outstanding. No weak link in it. I think Howden School also deserve great credit for the way they've approached the game, from being unlucky, I think, going in at half-time, finding themselves in the end of a 4-0.
Quick look at the goals here. And we are going to go through all of them.
Through them, won't we? Piers Walton with the opener.
Yeah.
Second one, Piers Walton with the assist for Jonah Clark. Easiest of finishes. And then Jamie Hudson. What about this one? Lovely header into the space. And then it's the follow-up. You know, over that far side, you know, to have the wherewithal and the confidence to get into the box and still run through.
Yeah.
Harley Firkin, a little give and go. Lovely reverse ball in to his path and tucks it away brilliantly. And at 4-0 at half-time, well, you think, wow, that's all over. But it wasn't. Cameron Taylor suddenly got themselves a goal back, made it 4-1. And then again, you think, you know, can lightning strike twice? And look at Cameron Taylor, the way he came out for the second half. We really thought a great comeback was on the cards, didn't we? Fantastic composure to take it round the keeper. Jonah Clark with that exquisite free kick. Absolutely brilliant. And then again, with this one, keeper could have come out maybe, but just a reverse flick. That's his hat-trick. I think that was definitely over. And, well, Alex Render with a lovely strike to get the consolation prize. But emphatic win, 6-3.
All 9 goals, yes, and thank you.
Fantastic ones there, weren't there?
Yes, thank you to our Mr. Director for not giving us multiple angles of every goal there, because there were so many of them we could have been here all night. John Scales, safe trip back to Wimbledon. We'll see you tomorrow morning. There's the full-time score.
Yeah,
Gosford Hill School winning by 6-3 over Howden School. Presentations to come, and I'll be down there with interviews very shortly.
Good that you guys are still in good voice. Because you need to be loud, we're going to be doing the medal presentation. We'll be having the runners up first. Over to Stevie with that.
So, the runners up of the ESFA PlayStation U15 Schools Cup, Howden School. Fantastic play. But first up, let me just thank the officials very quickly. Referee Ryan Cornelius, assistant referee Matthew Coney and Oliver Ingle.
Big round of applause, guys.
Ray Brown. As the mic speaks, the chairman of the ESFA is going to be doing the awards for today. So can we have a little round of applause, please, for the officials. And once again, can we have a round of applause for Howden School? Fantastic. Number 1, Josh Render. Number 2, Charlie Payne. Number 3, Liam Fox. Number 4, Tom's Wickens. Number 5, James McCawson. Number 6, Ian Cruiser. Number 7, Charlie Kirk. Number 9, Cameron Taylor. Number 10, Alex Render, the captain of the club. Number 11, Sam Hall. Number 12, Oscar Claypool. Number 12, also Josh Gibson. Number 14, Eddie Marwood. Number 15, Alfie Bruce. And number 16, Nathan Beavers. Also, can we have a round of applause for Howden School's coaching staff as well? If somebody was on there as well, that'd be fantastic. Thank you very, very much. And once again, Howden School! Thank you. Tony?
Great stuff, and you do have the 2 for the coaching staff as well. Very well played, everyone. For the ESFA PlayStation Under-15 Small Schools Cup winners are Gosford Hill School! Let me hear for your winners. Number 1, Ben Owen. Number 2, Ollie Birchall. Number 3, Aaron Jutty. Number 4, Archie Littlewood. Number 5, Abu Gilla. Number 6, Harley Perkins. Number 7, Lucas Grimes. Number 8, Johnny Kershaw. Man of the match and hat-trick hero, number 10, Jonah Clark. Number 11, Ben Stewart. Number 12, Lewis Kipper. Number 13, Carl Grossman. Number 40, Larson, Brandon Grip. Number 50, Jamie Hudson. Number 60, Harry Shaw. And your captain of the winners, Gosford Hill School, is Walter! And can we also hear it for your wonderful coaching team, please! Coaching coming down in 2 jerseys, there's 3 medals for you guys as well. Coaching records come up. We've got one for manager coach, I've become very good, very good, very good. The ESFA PlayStation Under-15 Small Schools Cup winners, Gosford Hill School! We'll be handing over the trophy now as well. Here you go, guys. We're already in the stadium for this. We're going to go crazy in a second. We need your help for this. Are we ready? Whoa!
John Taylor, team manager for Howden. A tough day for the office for you today, yeah?
It was, but I'm proud of the boys. Yeah, they did really well. They made a game of it. Half time, yeah, you'd think all the heads would go down a little bit. Second half, we give them a game, a little bit of, bit of luck, bit of rub of the green. You don't know. I'm really proud of the boys.
Me and John Scales were saying in the commentary box, it was so unfortunate to be going in 4-0 down because, in effect, you had 2 cracking chances at the end of the first half. And it was the other team who actually scored the 2 goals. This is football, isn't it?
That's right. Sometimes that's the way it goes, isn't it? We hit the bar, didn't we, with the header? And if that had gone in, who knows? That'd have been 2-1, and we might have pushed on a little bit. And there we go.
But credit to you. You must be proud of the boys, having come in from 4-0 down to really battle on down. And those 2 goals from Cameron really got you back into the game.
Yeah, it did. That's why I asked for at half-time. I sort of just said to him, look, come on, boys. It's a tough game, but we're still in it, and let's just see what happens. Get one back. You never know. And to be fair, all season, they've been like that. They've never let me down. They've always fought for each other, and I'm really, really proud of the way they've performed today.
No, I was looking through the past history of matches, and you've had some cracking games just to get through here. One thing I've got to say, and I think I spoke about it to you a minute ago, over 500 teams enter this competition. You've made the final 2. That's surely going to be a message you're going to drive home to the boys tonight in the dressing room to say, you can be proud of yourselves and look at yourselves in the mirror and say, we made the final 2.
That's right, we've made the final 2, exactly what you've said. And there's loads of kids around the school, around the country at school, wish they was here today like my boys have been here, and they'll remember the experience. Yeah, they're disappointed now. Tomorrow they'll wake up, look at the medals and think, yeah, and maybe even look back in a few years' time when they've left school and things like that, and it'll be, look back at it, fond memories.
All right, John, well, thank you for your words, and great to chat to you.
What I'd like to say is big congratulations to Gosford Hill. Worthy winners, played really, really well, and it was a cracking game. I really enjoyed it. I hope the crowd enjoyed it.
Well, certainly, and I think we all enjoyed it upstairs. It was great, and what a great team they are, for sure. Yeah. John, great words. Lovely to chat to you. Safe journey home.
Thank you very much indeed.
Peter, what do you say after a day like today? What an incredible match.
Incredible match, and the boys play some fantastic football. They've been together now for 4 years, worked really hard together. Absolutely ecstatic for them, and really pleased for them. All their hard work's finally paid off.
Me and John Scales are up in the commentary box. John Scales was absolutely purring over your forward line and saying, what a player Clark is, and then you've got the other guy, oh yeah, they're all in here. Oh, we've got glasses on the floor. Okay, well, that's not the first time it's happened. It's certainly not going to be the last. You've got to say, when you went in at 4-0 at half-time and they scored 2 goals back, were you worried? Because, your guys looked to have gone off the boil a little bit, possibly got the slippers on.
Yeah, very worried, very worried. The intensity dropped a little bit, but to be fair, it's a big pitch, and the boys were tired, and they were really tired. And fair play to Howden School, who really stuck at their guns. It would have been very easy for them to cave in there, so huge amount of character from their players, and we couldn't answer them for a bit, and we were very much holding on, The opposing coach just said, your team, what a cracking team. He said, players all the way through, from the back, guys who are comfortable on the ball. I don't know where you found the left back from, but what a sweet left foot he's got. You've got quality players throughout the team, haven't you? And that's the key. Yeah, I just want the students to be very comfortable on the ball. So whatever they do with school, that's secondary. As long as they can play football to a really good level later on, that's my aim. And I just want them to all be comfortable on the ball, use the ball properly, and know how to play the game properly.
There's no doubt they're very comfortable on the ball, that's for sure. Peter Green, go and enjoy your safe journey back. And you've not got too far to go back either, so even a bonus on that front. But well done, great performance today. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.